Today we're going to talk about in 10 minutes, all I can tell you about how to open your creative channel more and more and more. As Ozzy mentioned, I know a little bit about this. I've been a singer-songwriter for 30 years, a performing musician for 25 years, and an artist coach for the last number of years, helping all sorts of artists and creatives open up their creative channels. So if you're feeling brave and want to put this in the chat, I welcome you to. Otherwise, I just want you to write it down for yourself or think about for yourself. I would be more creative in my life if only ... I'd be more creative in my life if only ... And for so many of us, I'm going to change my view because I'm seeing myself very large. There you go. And for so many of us, we have this feeling like, who am I to be doing this creative idea that I have? Who am I? I'm not X enough, or I'm too Y, right? Thank you. If I had more time, if I had more energy. Pete, this is what Pete's coming in on the chat. So it's like, if I were more talented, if I were more creative, if I were more original, I would create more. Or if I was not too old or too young, right? So we kind of have these feelings like, in some ways, we're not entitled to be creative. So I think that the basis of that feeling is a feeling that creativity comes from me. It comes from us. Like, I had this idea to start a business or to do painting or to write or sing, and it's my idea. But the truth is, what I'm here to tell you tonight, is that creativity doesn't start from you. Creativity comes from something much, much, much bigger than all of us, whatever your name is for that thing that we're all a part of, that's much bigger than all of us. Maybe it's God, universe, divine, Shekhinah, spirit, whatever your word is, that's where creativity comes from. So, this entity is actually asking us to partner with it in creating things in the world. So if you're into Jewish prayer at all, you may have noticed that every morning we say in Hebrew, HaMachadesh B'tuvo B'chol Yom Tamid, that God, or whatever your name for that is didn't just create the world one time, but is constantly creating the world every single day. And how does that happen? Part of that is through nature, the laws of physics, right? Like, trees grow and grass grows. Nothing's the same from moment to moment. And those are like, those are laws that perpetuate. But there's another way that God is renewing the world every day, and that's through us. That's through you, and that's through me. And that is through sending us creative impulses. And each of us has a creative channel through which Hashem is sending me. Like, you don't have access to my channel. I don't have access to Ozzy's channel, or Miriam's, or Kat's, or Margot's, Justine, Martine. Like, each of us has our own channel. Nobody else has access to it. You have access to your channel, and through that, the divine is asking you to manifest and create things in the world. All right, so today I want to give you four ways to open. I know that we're such a creative group here, and we're all making businesses. We're all already creating. So I want to give you 4 tips to create more and more and more in your life. How to open your creative channel. All right, so this is like the 10-minute version right here. So number 1, partnership. That's what I'm talking about. When you remember, when you have this awareness that you're in partnership with the entire universe to make something and manifest and create in the world, it helps that feeling of like, who am I to do this? Well, you're actually the one that, like, the divine tapped you in particular to do this. So that may help with that feeling of like being so alone in it, and also having a feeling that you might not deserve to do it. Number 2, consistency. So there's a very important Jewish teaching. It's that you have a makom kavua and a zman kavua. You have a set place and a set time. So since I graduated college in 1997 until a year ago, and I've rectified this, I have always, always, always had a music studio. And I'm not talking fancy. I'm talking, for a long time, it was the tiny walk-in closet of my son's bedroom that he would go to sleep, and I would like sneak in and put on headphones and write music and then sneak out.
That's
So,
amazing.
and I know this is a challenge with COVID, but the question is, are you making a place that is yours that you could do this? And I'm not talking if maybe the next few months are crazy because no one's in school. I'm talking about in your life. And I'm also talking about having a set time. So I have one client of mine is a therapist, a single mom. She has 2 kids. She has a dog. She's a very full life. Every Tuesday morning from 8 a.m. to 8:30, you will find her writing fiction because that's what she needs for her life. So it doesn't have to be a lot of time, but she has a consistent time. So when the divine is tapping, you know that friend you've like asked for coffee 20 times and she said no to you every time, and then after a while you're like, I don't think she wants to hang out with me. So if you're not showing consistency in your where you are and your time, when Hashem comes to ask you to do things, Hashem's gonna be like, actually, she's not taking it very seriously. I'm gonna ask this person over here. So the more you're consistent, the more that the divine is tapping you with fresh ideas and to make things happen. I want to say one thing. I just want to clarify when we're talking about this creative channel. I don't know if any of you have had this experience of like literally channeling something. Like you're like, I just wrote that and I don't even remember writing it, or I just drew this and it was like there was no time. We're talking about that experience of flow and just channeling, like where you might not even have to do so much of the work. So this is really what I'm talking about with this partnership that you're allowing to come through you. Okay. Next up, we hit on this on the WhatsApp group a few weeks ago, this idea of doing the work. And we brought up this idea of Malcolm Gladwell, who decided it takes 10,000 hours to master anything. Who knows if that's the number, but when Hashem started sending me songs, I couldn't play an instrument. I couldn't read music. I couldn't sing really. I was like, all right, now I have this passion to start learning how to do these things. So everyone here is clearly doing the work because we're all in Ozzy's mastermind. We're all here to learn from Ozzy and learn from each other. So it's really like you're a partner with Hashem, just like you would never hire a partner in your business who isn't serious about their chops and like getting excellent at what they do. It's the same in this partnership with Hashem, that you want to be excellent at what you do and put in the work to become really good at it. And finally, service. So I stood on stage for years, and I was on stage and it was like, look at me, 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 me. I want you to love me. I want you to respect me. I want you to think I'm talented. I have to be perfect at what I'm doing on the stage because you are looking at me and thinking about me. So that is one way that you can be on stage. When I say stage, it's an actual stage, it's a proverbial stage, it's a Zoom stage, it's a workshop, it's a Facebook post, it's a mailing list. It's when you're leading people. So you can lead from ego, or you can stand on stage in service of your customer, in service of your audience, and be thinking you. How can I lessen your burden? How can I take my expertise and help you? How can I help you feel less alone? How can I help you with your health? How can I help you with your mental health? Whatever you have to offer. So having done both of these myself, I'll save you thousands of hours of hardship and just tell you, when you do things from a place of ego, it's filled with pain. And when you do things from a place of service, it's filled with joy. So save yourself the ego side and go straight to service. So in conclusion, I want you to think about this. In what ways are you heeding the call to be a partner with the divine in creating the world? So I know our time is compact tonight, so I would be very thrilled to continue the conversation with each and every one of you. Feel free to email me, julie@juliegeller.com. Feel free to WhatsApp me. There's my phone number. Thank you so much, Ozzy.
Wow. Wow, wow, wow.
Wow.
I feel like I need to give you a standing ovation.
So beautiful. So
Thank you.
beautiful.